Welcome to the Greenwood Genetics Center, or GGC as we often call it. We are grateful for your interest in our work and would like to share a little about what really goes on in a medical genetics organization like GGC. GGC was founded in 1974 to provide medical services, genetic testing, and research for patients and families who are impacted by genetic disorders. Our clinical team includes doctors, nurses, physician assistants, genetic counselors, dietitians, and lots of support staff who work directly with patients and families who have genetic disorders. We see all types of patients, including newborns with birth defects, children with complex medical issues or developmental problems, and adults who have a family history that they're concerned about. Our clinical team provides medical evaluations, education, and treatment for a wide variety of genetic conditions. We see patients in our offices in Greenwood, Greenville, Columbia, Charleston, and Florence, South Carolina, and also use telemedicine to make visits more convenient and accessible. In order to effectively manage and treat a patient, we need to know what's causing their disorder. That's where genetic testing comes in. Here, in our state-of-the-art laboratories in Greenwood, we analyze patient samples, most often blood or saliva, to determine if they have a genetic variant or a chromosome problem that explains their symptoms. We may also measure enzyme levels or look at other molecules in the sample to identify a specific disorder. The lab tests are performed by laboratory technologists, and each lab is overseen by directors who have a PhD in genetics. Modern genetic testing, like whole genome sequencing, requires the analysis of very large amounts of data, 20,000 genes and 3 billion DNA base pairs. GGC's bioinformatics specialists use computers and artificial intelligence to sort through all of the patient's DNA, looking for variants that may explain their symptoms. There's still a great deal that we don't fully understand about genetics, and most genetic disorders still don't have a treatment, so we often turn to our research team to help. Our researchers use many types of scientific tools to help us better understand genetic conditions, including the study of zebrafish. You may be surprised to know that zebrafish and humans share 70% of the same DNA. That means that we can study zebrafish to learn more about human genetic disorders. Studies on zebrafish can often help us understand how a specific gene actually causes a patient's symptoms. And if we can understand how that works, we may be able to find a medication or treatment that will improve or even cure our patient's condition. Our researchers also share the results of these studies so that others around the world can benefit from what we have learned. In addition to excellent patient care and scientific research, GGC is also very committed to providing educational resources for students, teachers, healthcare providers, and the general population. Our most visible educational initiative is our Outreach Mobile Lab program. Through the Gene Machine bus and Helix Express van, we bring hands-on genetics activities to middle and high school students across South Carolina, teaching them about genetic disorders and genetic testing, and giving them the opportunity to use the same equipment that our lab technologists and researchers use every single day. We are working to inspire the next generation to pursue a career in genetics. Genetics is a rapidly growing field of medicine that extends into so many aspects of our health and well-being, and much of the progress being made in this exciting field is taking place right here in Greenwood, South Carolina. If you are interested in making a transformational impact in genetics through philanthropy or learning more about the GGC, please reach out to the GGC Foundation office, visit our website, and follow us on social media.